for Carly Lloyd on her left. Sensational goal.
Gonna go. Keeper's out. That's empty. LaRue. U.S. leads.
It's offside. It's Raquel. Stopped again by Solo. Womack. Goal number 159. It's the international scoring record. And the U.S. begins this journey to the 2015 World Cup.
And we welcome you to the beautiful WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary, North Carolina, where in just a few mere hours, this game is sold out as it's the U.S. national team in Switzerland right here at ussoccer.com. Hello, buddy. I'm Dean Linke. Delighted to be with you for this international friendly between the United States and Switzerland. And if you're wondering about Switzerland, this is the first time these two teams have ever squared off. The sixth time the U.S. has been here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary, but Switzerland is no longer a slouch. They are already in the World Cup in Canada next summer. They have outscored their opposition, get this, by a score of 48-1. So the firepower of Switzerland will take center stage as this game now the third under Jill Ellis, the new head coach of the U.S. women's national team. 19 players brought into camp, 18 on the roster, as we'll get to the starting lineups in just a moment. It is a hot and muggy Saturday evening, and let me tell you folks, the crowd started lining up about 3 o'clock today. Yesterday for practice, a similar scene as the Triangle here in North Carolina. Delighted to have the U.S. women's national team at the beautiful WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary. Spotting for me today at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary will be Sarah Gerke. As you see, the improvements at WakeMed Soccer Park now seats over 10,000, and they say in about 5 hours every ticket was gone. Of course, the American Outlaws and the Triangle Soccer Fanatics playing a key role as you see the USA coming out along with Switzerland to get things started here at the beautiful WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary. Of course, the U.S. coming off a 2-2 tie against France back on June 19th as Alex Morgan coming back from that injury with 2 goals to tie that game in front of nearly 15,000 at East Hartford, Connecticut. There you see the Swiss team in all red, the U.S. team in all white, as we get ready to give you the starting lineups here from WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary.
Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for Switzerland, please welcome their captain, number 15, Caroline Abbe.
Caroline Abbe, number 15. She plays for Bayern. She is the center back. In goal is Gael Thalmann, who also plays in Germany. Martina Moser, number 5. She will play in the middle, a 4-4-2 for Germany. Noelle Maritz, 18 years old. She won the triple for Germany. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we get into this game right here. The starting lineup with Thalmann in goal. Left to right is Noelle Maritz, number 5. Rachel Kiewicz, number 14. She is a tall one. Caroline Abbe, the captain, who plays at Bayern next to her, and Fabienne Hum. Left to right in the middle in a 4-4-2 is Anna Marina Crnogorcevic. She is Croatian, plays for Frankfurt. Martina Moser, along with Leah Velti, Vanessa Berkey, and up front, Lara Dickenman, who played at Ohio State, now playing professionally in France, along with Ramona Bachmann. Now the starting lineup for the U.S. team, and you'll be interested in this one as you take a look at Christy Rampone making her 295th cap, and Hope Solo going for her 72nd shutout to break Brianna Scurry's record. Sydney Leroux will play up top on the left side. She's got 31 goals. Becky Sauerbrunn will play in the center along with Christy Rampone. Carly Lloyd is going to sit in the 6 and 8 position along with Lauren Holiday. As you take a look at Allie Krieger, she will play right back. Lauren Holiday and Carly Lloyd will play directly in front of that back 4. Alex Morgan is your center forward. She has 46 goals for the U.S. And how about this, folks? Megan Rapinoe will start at the number 10 position right behind the 3 forwards. Crystal Dunn, who started at North Carolina, will play left back. And finally, Kristen Press, who started at Stanford, will be at right forward. That's your starting lineup for the U.S. national team. We'll pause now for the national anthems of Switzerland and the USA.
Of the United States of America.
Absolutely phenomenal crowd here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary. Starting to cool down. That might mean a storm, as you see. The American Outlaws played a key role in this quick sellout. As the U.S. national team getting ready to take on Switzerland. The first time in history these two teams have squared off. The USA 7-2-3 so far in 2014, and will be playing its third match under new head coach Jill Ellis, and she was officially named to the position. On the bench with Jill Ellis, Tony Gustafsson from Sweden. Paul Rogers is your goalkeeper coach. Don Scott, strength and fitness. Steve Swanson, the head coach of the University of Virginia, is here, as well as Damon Nahas, who's made a name for himself in the triangle. Once again, taking a look at the formation for Switzerland, as they are led by Martina Voss-Tecklenburg, who is part of 3 World Cup teams for Germany, playing with some great ones, including Birgit Prinz. And Martina Voss-Tecklenburg has brought a winning atmosphere to Switzerland. Again, it'll be Gaia Thalmann in goal, left to right. Number 5, Noelle Moritz, who is just 18 years old. Number 14, she's a tall one, Rachel Kiewitz. Number 15, Caroline Abe, is the right center back. And Fabienne Humm, who is an attacking player for FC Zurich, she plays right back. In the middle of the field is Martina Moser and Leah Welti. Both of them play in Germany. Moser definitely the leader, smallest one on the field, but very good. On the left side, big-time scorer for Frankfurt is Anna Maria Cernogorcevic. And on the right side, Vanessa Björki. And then up front, number 11, Lara Dickerman, who played for Lori Walker at the Ohio State University, and Ramona Bachman. There is Hope Solo, who has earned 71 shutouts in her 152 caps since debuting for the USA in 2000. Needs just one more clean sheet to surpass Brianna Scurry's record, set over 173 caps from 94 to 2008. And 11 of Solo's shutouts have come in World Championship play, as she goes to break the record here today with 72. In front of her, Crystal Dunn playing left back, 9 caps for the USA. She had 3 assists for the Washington Spirit. Becky Sauerbrunn, who's in the playoffs for FC Kansas City, teaming with Nikki Phillips. We wish them good luck this weekend. Christy Rampone, the ageless wonder. Ponce de Leon with 294 caps is your right center back. Allie Krieger at right back. In the middle, Lauren Holiday and Carly Lloyd. Megan Rapinoe wearing that number 15 jersey, but playing the number 10 position. And then up top, from left to right, Sydney LaRue, Alex Morgan, and Kristen Press, as Abby Wambach is available off the bench. And we are underway here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary. Delighted to be with you on ussoccer.com across the country and worldwide. Thanks for dropping in with us here in Cary, North Carolina. Sauerbrunn will play it to Dunn. Lauren Holiday, of the 2 midfielders, she will be the one closest to the defenders, according to Jill Ellis, as Jill Ellis trying to get new combinations in there. So look for the combination between Rapinoe and Lloyd, with Holiday sitting behind those 2. The question will be the defensive work, and we'll keep an eye on that. What a story Becky Sauerbrunn has been. Phenomenal for FC Kansas City, and gets it done with only 6 fouls the entire season as well for Kansas City. Amazing playing center back and being that efficient. Talked to her a little bit about that before the game, and she said, yeah, most center backs should probably have more fouls, but it's about reading the game, the former University of Virginia star. Christy Rampone at center back. Her team, Sky Blue FC, is actually playing the Houston Dash right now in New Jersey, a rescheduled game because of weather, as I'm sure we've got plenty of NWSL fans tuning in. And what a job the NWSL has done, and what certainly has meant for U.S. soccer and the U.S. national team. Jill Ellis giving high praise to the league. Swinging it left, Krieger to Dunn. Dunn, so explosive. A couple years ago, won the Mac Herman Trophy. Morgan Bryan, who's on the bench for Jill Ellis, won it last year for Virginia. Sauerbrunn making her 62nd appearance for the U.S. national team. Talk about being patient. She is a true testament to that, biding her time, and now it could be that center back position could be hers. Fans still filing in here. There is not an open seat here at WakeMed Soccer Park. U.S. head coach Jill Ellis called up just 19 players for this match, and the only player not suited up is Amy Rodriguez, who ironically among American players leads the NWSL in scoring with 13 goals. Here comes Rapinoe. Rapinoe is playing inside. Over to LaRue. LaRue's had a fantastic 2014. Back to Rapinoe. Rapinoe could dial with her left, and it's in! Megan Rapinoe, and the U.S. fans love it! Megan Rapinoe with her 26th goal for the USA. It's deflected, gets by Tauman. And just 4 minutes into this one, Megan Rapinoe playing that number 10 position for the first time for the USA, according to Jill Ellis, delivers with a big goal. Hard tackle there by LaRue. So the goal actually coming in the 3rd minute for Rapinoe. The assist to Sydney LaRue. Here comes Switzerland, though, the other side. Bjerke had it for a moment, taken away by Dunn. Keep in mind, Switzerland in World Cup qualifying outscored the opposition 48-1, giving up only a penalty kick to Denmark. So certainly they are not used to being behind, but make no mistake, Martina Voss-Tecklenburg knew this was going to be a big challenge, but one that she welcomed with open arms. Sidney LaRue with the assist to Rapinoe. Bjerke, and Rapinoe comes in hard, doing the defensive work. That was important to Jill Ellis as well. She's going to sit in that number 10 spot right behind the 3 forwards. She needs to work defensively. Kristen Press can't run it down, but Carly Lloyd comes over with the tackle to go off of Lloyd and out of bounds back to Switzerland. The USA on top 1-0 already here at WakeMed Soccer Park. Need to let you know we're a little worried about storms in the area as it's been extremely hot. There was a storm about 10 miles outside of here that missed us, so hopefully we can stay away from it. Alex Morgan is in the 18. Morgan pushed off the ball by the captain Abe, but it'll be a throw in for the U.S. Alex Morgan battling back the entire NWSL season from that ankle injury, as Rapinoe scoring her 3rd goal in 2014 for the U.S. team. Throw in for LaRue. Dunn. Now Holiday. Coach Jill Ellis excited about pushing Holiday back a little more, allowing Carly Lloyd to roam. And then Rapinoe connecting with the front 3 here in this 4-3-3 formation. And there is Rapinoe right at midfield. Rapinoe will dance around one Swiss player. Out wide to Krieger. Krieger, who's made her way all the way back from that injury a year ago, and here's Krieger now. One by Lloyd at midfield. LaRue. Talman is way out. Both goalkeepers are going to play in this game for Martina Voss-Tecklenburg, the Switzerland coach. LaRue trying to square it to Morgan. LaRue on the left side, has press over far on the right side. And the youngster Maritz, just 18 years old. Rapinoe with a good ball, far side, Morgan's there. And knocked out of bounds will be a corner kick, USA. Nice breeze. Just ambling through here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary, cooling it down. Alex Morgan in front of Tallman. Here's Rapinoe, driven low. Shot by Lloyd, deflected out of there. Sauerbrunn almost got a piece of it as the center back came forward on that low driven corner from Rapinoe, but Switzerland survives. Dunn wins it. Rapinoe knew she was offside, so she'll let it go. And Fabian Hume, who is an outstanding attacking player for FC Zurich, playing right back for Coach Voss-Tecklenburg. And Kiewitz bombs one long. Have not said Lara Dickenman or Ramona Bachmann's name yet, and those two players have scored a ton of goals in World Cup qualifying play. Dickenman with 10, Bachmann with 8. Bachmann played for the Atlanta Beat back in the WPS days. Dickenman played at the Ohio State University. Lori Walker telling her when she first came on that she had the opportunity to be the Mia Hamm of Switzerland, and she is certainly scoring a lot of goals for the Swiss. Velti. Abe will just hit it high. 10 minutes in, 1-0 USA. There's Rampone. Jill Ellis describing her by 2 words, just freakish DNA. 39 years old, 2 kids and still going strong. Long ways to catch Christine Lilly among the all-time cap appearances, but now making her 295th appearance for the USA is Rampone, and still lightning fast as Rampone gets stuck in there. Unbelievable job she did against the Washington Spirit just last week, running down Diane Matheson a couple times. Switzerland in the 18, but there's Rampone again. Looked like a handball, and they will get the whistle. The referee is Katja Koroleva from the USA. On the lines, Felicia Mariscal and Amanda Ross. Your fourth official, Christopher Spivey, and all U.S. crew here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary. Lloyd, with the former Buckeye, Dickenman, coming back to take it away from Lloyd. Now Switzerland starting to settle down a little bit. Katja Koroleva regularly refs NWSL matches. There's Bachman. She'll get it wide. Gorcevic, number 10, player to keep an eye on. She had 6 goals out of the 48. Bachman with 8, Dickenman with 10, Velti had 1, Björke had 4, Hume, who plays right back, had 8, Mosier with 4, Kiewicz with 2, as you take a look at the foul here. Moon and Abe also scoring. The only goal they gave up in World Cup qualifying, they still have a game left as they've already punched their ticket to Canada, was a penalty kick against Denmark. LaRue. Morgan back to LaRue. LaRue played for Jill Ellis at UCLA along with Lauren Holiday, and here's LaRue with that right foot, far post. Morgan was there, also crashing into him was Lloyd. Great work by Holiday to track it back. Looked like it went off Morgan. It did. It'll be a throw in back to Switzerland. 13 minutes in, the USA leads Switzerland 1-0. A goal from Megan Rapinoe, her 26th for the U.S. national team. As you see LaRue trying to find Morgan, and Lloyd also came crashing in. Bachman in a battle with Lloyd. Lloyd will get to it first. Here's Dunn. Dunn has also been bothered by a few injuries throughout the year. As you take a look at Jill Ellis, a breath of fresh air is Jill Ellis. Gorcevic will play it back to Abe, the captain. Now Tallman. Kiewicz. High pressure from the center forward, Alex Morgan. On the bench for the USA, Allie Long, who had herself a fantastic year at Portland with 9 goals. Morgan Bryan, who won the Mac Herman last year with Virginia. Heather O'Reilly, who starred at North Carolina. Such a great player for the USA. Julie Johnston from Santa Clara is on the bench. Alyssa Nair got called in as Ashlyn Harris had a concussion, so Nair gets brought in, and Nair has been fantastic in goal for a Boston team that has really been berated by shots. She's been able to stop quite a few of them. Abby Wambach and then Megan Klingenberg on the bench for Jill Ellis. Sauerbrunn trying to get out of the pressure. Switzerland will win it back. Here comes the combination play from Switzerland. Hard tackle by Sauerbrunn. And once again, she does it cleanly. Rapinoe. That's Press, who dropped it back to Holiday. They'll spread it right side to Krieger. Holiday hoping Lloyd can get to it. Tough ball. Nagorchevich, very active, was able to beat Lloyd, but the USA won it back. Rapinoe will lose it here. Switzerland can attack in a flash. Quick ball played by Bachmann. She wanted it back. Perhaps Bjerke held on to it too long. Nonetheless, Dickenman is in. Dickenman cuts back. Dickenman looking far post, but can't get by Hope Solo. It'll be a goal kick, USA. Lara Dickenman making her 91st cap for Switzerland. 38 goals she plays in France. He can shoot with both feet, this time her right foot, but not on frame. Solo's had 5 shutouts in the FIFA Women's World Cup and 6 during the Olympics. Fans were still walking through the doors here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary when Megan Rapinoe put it in the back of the net in the 3rd minute. The assist from Sydney Leroux, and the game has settled down since then. Every team in the WNSL represented here on this U.S. national team. Talking about the NWSL, of course. Switzerland. Spring it right side. Fabian Hume, an attacking player, playing that right back position. Hume had 8 goals in World Cup qualifying, mostly playing way in the back. Rapinoe. Talman will come out of the 18. One back by Rapinoe. Press and Morgan. Great ball from Morgan. Back to press. Lloyd calling for it. Lloyd sees Leroux. She'll give it to Dunn instead. Dunn about the only player that could run that one down, but too strong from Lloyd. Good idea. Sydney Leroux with the assist has had a fantastic year for the U.S. national team. Morgan. And Morgan going around Kiewicz. Kiewicz will take down Morgan, and Kiewicz will get the yellow card and then come over for a handshake with Alex Morgan. Good sportsmanship here in this international friendly. And you can see Morgan get on the inside. Their arms get tangled. And then Morgan goes down as Kiewicz, number 14, the tallest player for Switzerland. And kind of an unheralded player that Coach Voss Tecklenburg was able to find. So Rapinoe here in the 20th minute with the free kick after the foul on Morgan. A lot of white jerseys in the 18. Morgan the closest. They go far post, and Talman will get it, and they'll try to get it started quickly. Holiday. Holiday playing really that true holding mid in front of that back four and getting the job done. Great ball from Solo, and Talman out of her box, goalkeeper to goalkeeper. One back by Lloyd, she'll punch it, and Tallman will handle it. That ball coming from Hope Solo, and press one step away as Tallman was able to punch it away. "20 minutes in, 1-0 United States, now in the 21st minute. Press. We played here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary when Stanford lost to Notre Dame in the College Cup final. Joe Ellis telling me before the game that Kristen Press now believes she can start on this team. Of course, Abby Wambach on the bench. She's also been battling some injuries here throughout the season of NWSL play. But we will see Wambach in the second half. You can count on it, as Joe Ellis hoping to play everybody. Rapinoe. To LaRue. LaRue finds Morgan, and Morgan wanted that ball a second earlier. She's offside. Morgan, as we said, scored 2 goals against France, and what a huge goal for Portland in her last game for NWSL action to get Portland into the playoffs. And Morgan stepped too quick. Sarah Gerke from the soccer desk helping me out here up in the booth at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary, center field. Best seat of the house, but a lot of great seats here at WakeMed Soccer Park, but you can't find a one. Sold out in a mere hours when they announced this game. And Switzerland will earn a corner kick. Dickenman has with her right foot. It's LaRue heading it out. Fans like it. Velty. Done to Holiday. What a ball to LaRue. USA will have 2 more international friendly matches before the CONCACAF Women's World Cup qualifying takes place in the United States in October. The USA will face Mexico on September 13th at Rio Tinto Stadium in Utah, and on September 18th at Salem Stadium in Rochester, New York. Dunn mishit that one. Trying to find Rapinoe. Somehow that stays in bounds. I don't know how it did. Rapinoe stayed with it. Everybody thought it was out of bounds, and perhaps including Rapinoe. Abe stands up Rapinoe. Sauerbrunn comes forward to win it. Questions about who was going to do the tackling between Holiday, Lloyd, and Rapinoe have been answered. Lloyd gets stuck in right there, wins it back for the moment, and Holiday has stayed right at home. Bachmann, 8 goals in World Cup qualifying. Look at Dunn. A lot of people think Dunn can play right back or left back. So versatile as well for Anson Dorrance at North Carolina. She is one little ball of muscle. So strong. She's right-footed, but can get it done on the left side. Morgan. A little bit of miscommunication between Morgan and Krieger. It'll be a throw in back to Switzerland. And give Switzerland credit. They could have folded after that early goal from Rapinoe, but they've hung in there. The U.S. definitely has had the majority of the play, but Switzerland not backing down. Press will use Sauerbrunn. All you got to do is play it into space for Dunn. She'll get to it. Here's Dunn with that left foot, trying to find Rapinoe. Falls back. Lloyd is there, and Lloyd with a little clip. She'll get called for the foul, and Switzerland will get it started. Velti went down. Talking about Crystal Dunn, she played attacking mid at UNC and played in the midfield and left back for the Washington Spirit. There were times as well, even for Anson Dorrance, where she'd play center forward. Too long for Rapinoe. High pressure from Rapinoe almost caused the turnover for Switzerland. Kiewicz was able to run it down, but under very little pressure, gave the ball right back. Lloyd trying to combine with press. Look at Lloyd stay with it. Has Rapinoe on her right, Morgan in front of her. Lloyd not afraid to take a shot from distance. We saw that at the Olympics. She can absolutely hammer it, as Carly Lloyd with 50 goals for the U.S. national team. And despite being bothered by injuries with the Western New York Flash, 8 goals and 5 assists in 19 games. The 2014 CONCACAF Women's Championship, which will qualify 3 teams for the 2015 Women's World Cup in Canada, will be played from October 15th to 26th in 4 host cities in the United States: Chicago, Kansas City, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. That's October 15th through the 26th. Canada, of course, as the host country already in. Solo booms it with her left. Abe climbs over Morgan. She'll head it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the USA, and they'll leave it for Crystal Dunn. Rapinoe. So good at getting out of traffic. LaRue can't quite run it down, so no, you don't like the pass, but you do like the ability of Rapinoe to get around 3 red jerseys in the middle of the park. Lloyd clipped just a little bit. If you're just tuning in, the key part of the lineup for Jill Ellis is a midfield that has Lauren Holiday and Carly Lloyd sitting in the middle with Megan Rapinoe, and Rapinoe's already got a goal playing that number 10 position, with Lloyd and Holiday at the sort of 6 and 8 positions respectively. Of course, Shannon Box, got to figure, still in the picture. Recently had a baby, as we wish Shannon Box and her baby all the best. Allie Long starting to make some noise as a holding midfielder as well. She's available and will probably play in this one. Rapinoe Again, 3 red jerseys, this time not able to find Morgan. Morgan, who scored those 2 goals against France in East Hartford, Connecticut, actually came on in the second half. And remember, Morgan has battled back from that ankle injury, and I finally feel like she's as close to 100% as she's been in a long, long time. Talman directing traffic as Megan Rapinoe ready for the corner. She's got the only goal in the game. Rapinoe. And this one stays in bounds, actually went off the crossbar. I didn't think it did. I thought it went over the net, and now they'll rule it that way. Let's take a look here. Looks like as it came in, no, it's hard to tell. And nonetheless, they'll give it back to Switzerland, and they'll try to build it out of the back. Kiewitz. Maritz, Dickenman coming all the way back in support. Taken away, though, by Holiday. Thirty-second minute, throw in for the USA. Phenomenal crowd here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary, North Carolina for this international friendly between the USA and Switzerland. LaRue over to Dunn. Players just bounce off of Dunn. Here's Holiday. What a weapon to have now as your more traditional holding mid, such an attacking presence as well. 23 goals for the U.S. national team in 102 appearances. 8 goals and 7 assists for Kansas City, who have a huge game on Saturday in the NWSL playoffs. Switzerland trying to get something going. Stood up again by Dunn. It was Hume. Fabian Hume with the right foot. Solos there. Pretty good ball trying to find Crnogorcevic. And Morgan taking that clearance from Krieger. Space here for Lloyd. Lloyd feeling that pressure. Good communication. What a great ball to Rapinoe. Rapinoe allowed to go wherever she wants, according to Jill Ellis. Left foot. It was clear she wanted to try to find Morgan there, but not on frame. She's not happy with that service. Hand in the air, but not a bad idea. Megan Rapinoe will have freedom to roam for Jill Ellis. Take a look at that service again. She's got space, got all kinds of time, perhaps too much time. And nobody home as Morgan making that run down the right side. Foul on Carly Lloyd. She came in hard on Bachman. Jill Ellis telling us yesterday out at this practice, very hot out here as well, that the United States definitely needs to keep an eye on Bachman, Dickenman, and Crnogorcevic. Trying to thread the needle to whom. Sydney LaRue does the defensive work, tracking all the way back. And it'll be a goal kick for Hope Solo. Sydney LaRue scored against Canada back on January 31st, had 2 against Russia on February 8th, scored again against Russia on February 13th, again on March 5th against Japan. 2 games later, Denmark, which Switzerland beat and tied in World Cup qualifying. She scored in that loss 5-3. And she would also score against China, Canada, and France. So great year as the Rapinoe will drop it. Lloyd with one touch. She'll send it back across again. Cleared off the line and into the parking lot. Corner kick USA. And Talman may be injured. Here's Rapinoe with the right foot into space. Lloyd will touch it. When she touched it too far, she knew exactly what she wanted to do. It squared it and cleared off the line there by the 18-year-old Noelle Moritz. Keep in mind, as Talman is down, it was the big, tall center back Kiewitz who ran into Talman, and nobody wants to run into number 14. And here's Rapinoe, a brilliant ball, diagonal ball, right at the top of the 18. Lloyd touches it, plays it into space. Press was over there on the far post. Morgan came crashing in as Kiewitz collided with Talman. It all results in this corner kick here from Rapinoe. Rapinoe trying to find Lloyd. Lloyd heads it, and Talman will parry it away. Great header from Lloyd. And a solid save from Talman. Another corner kick for Megan Rapinoe. Rapinoe driven in, looking for Lloyd. And now Rapinoe again, Lloyd again. Abe will head it down. And done. Gets there just before Bachmann. 37 minutes in, USA 1, Switzerland 0. The goal, Megan Rapinoe. The 26th goal wearing the red, white, and blue. Rapinoe now just one behind Shannon Box, Joy Fawcett, and Amy Rodriguez, who have 27 goals, tied for 18th all time for the USA, as everybody chasing Abby Wambach's 167 goals. Of course, we all know about her passing Mia Hamm's 158. Here's Press. And Press, who played at Stanford, Paul Ratcliffe and the Stanford Cardinal are in attendance here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary, as they will take on North Carolina on Friday at Fetzer Field in Chapel Hill. Krieger will run it all the way down to Rampone. I mentioned that two plays that Chrissy Rampone made against Diane Matheson, the Canadian star, for Sky Blue FC to stop two great goal-scoring chances, Diana Matheson. WakeMed Soccer Park, the home to the Carolina Railhawks, who play in the North American Soccer League. 8 seasons now the Railhawks have called WakeMed Soccer Park at home, with improvements every year here, as this place, run by the town of Cary, also a host of the College Cup almost every year. Here's Morgan with a shot, and Talman with a great save. Outstanding shot from Morgan, and perhaps a better save from Talman to keep it at 1-0. Morgan dialing it up with her left foot. Boy, does she look good. With 4 more goals, Alex Morgan will become the 10th player in U.S. history to score 50 or more goals. She almost did it right there. Here's a shot kept low, and another save by Talman. Lauren Holiday, who's got 23 goals for the USA, trying to make it 24. Talman extremely busy here in the last 5 minutes, as Rapinoe looking for more for the USA. The chant, USA, you can hear it. And Rapinoe mishit this one as she hangs her head. Throw in for Switzerland. Moser wearing that 7 jersey, tried to get rid of it quickly. And Bachmann comes hard on Lloyd, and Lloyd doing the work along with Holiday in the middle of the park. As you see Bachmann hearing it from Katya Korolieva. Trying to get the wave going here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary. And Jill Ellis giving some instruction. You can see her on her screen as Crystal Dunn waiting to get things started, but Jill Ellis coming out to give some direction to Crystal Dunn, perhaps asking her to leave this one for Holiday. And Holiday with that great right foot, trying to find Rapinoe. Drops it back to Dunn. Dunn will track back and get to it. What a weapon. And then she'll misplay it just as I call her a weapon out of bounds and back to Switzerland. Holiday. It's a great hip check there on Bjerke. And now Holiday switching for the moment with Lloyd. Jill Ellis really spending a lot of time talking about seeing which players can connect in this lineup between Holiday and Lloyd, Rapinoe and Morgan, LaRue out on the left side and press, right back and left back getting forward. And I think we've seen a lot of that. Only one goal to show for it, though, as Tallman stood on her head a few times here in the last 5 minutes to keep it at 1-0. Bachmann, she'll look up for options. Rampone stood there for a second. Here's a shot for Switzerland, cross back again. And Sauerbrunn didn't panic, able to handle it as Crnogorcevic, number 13, perhaps should have taken a shot. Rapinoe tracks back, worried about being offside. Will leave it from LaRue, and Morgan can't get there. Crnogorcevic gets the ball too far wide on the right side. Really no angle to take a shot. Had to square it back, but Becky Sauerbrunn from St. Louis, starred at Virginia, now a regular here for the U.S. national team at center back. And this one will come across. Paul Riley, the coach at Portland, and Vlatko Andonovski, the coach at Kansas City, have called Sauerbrunn the best defender in the world. Pretty strong praise for Becky Sauerbrunn. One of the things you love about Paul Riley, he's not afraid to call it the way he sees it either. Great to see him in the NWSL doing great things for Portland. Crystal Dunn. Wonderful tackle from Fabian Hume, and Hume will get it right back. Hume, so pacey. Bjerke can't get to it, but it'll be out of bounds. Played quickly there by Martina Voss-Tecklenburg, the coach for Switzerland, part of 3 World Cup teams for Germany, telling me before the game that the U.S. beat Germany 5-2 back in '91 when the USA won the first World Cup, and she still has nightmares about a couple crashing goals from Michelle Akers, who could absolutely strike it. Switzerland able to steal it away from Krieger. They're inside the 18. Dickenman. A couple step overs inside the 18, but nobody panicked for the USA. Lauren Holiday tracking back to help. Good look at Sauerbrunn. Should get an indication here quickly of how much time. Pretty free-flowing game here. Just 1 minute. Great crowd at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary, run by the good folks William Davis and the town of Cary. Home, as I said, to the Carolina Railhawks professional soccer team. Always competitive in whatever league they're in. Morgan taken down, and it'll be a yellow card issued to Leah Velti. He's got 33 caps, 2 goals. Switzerland loaded with professionals, mostly in Germany. Also in Sweden. Dickenman plays in France. Few in Switzerland. Punched out of there by Tallman, who has done well to keep Switzerland just 1 goal behind in this one. Press. As I started to tell you, her alma mater, Stanford women's soccer team, is here today. Paul Ratcliffe, they play North Carolina on Friday, as Duke will play Ohio State as well at Fetzer Field. And then the Tar Heels will play the Buckeyes on Sunday. Stanford will play Duke as college soccer season underway. Huge college soccer area, of course, home to the Tar Heels. And after 45 minutes of play on a goal from Megan Rapinoe, it's the United States 1 and Switzerland 0. Fans here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary treated to a couple wonderful days here with the U.S. women's national team in town. This game was sold out, as we said, in mere hours. Thanks in part to the great youth clubs in the area, American Outlaws, Triangle Soccer Fanatics, Railhawks fans, and more. It's halftime here on USsoccer.com. It's the USA 1 and Switzerland 0 as you've been watching live action of the U.S. women's national team soccer exclusively on USsoccer.com.
The top men's college soccer teams in the nation meet at the 2014 NCAA Men's College Cup. Experience it live December 12th and 14th here at WakeMed Soccer Park. Tickets are on sale now. As a special offer for tonight only, fans can save $10 per ticket. Visit the Men's College Cup table outside Section 101 for more details. Allstate, proud sponsor of the U.S. men's and women's national teams. Are you in good hands? AT&T is a proud sponsor of U.S. Soccer. Budweiser is proud to sponsor U.S. Soccer and tonight's game. Fans, reach for the perfect balance of flavor and refreshment. Budweiser, the great American lager. Century 21 Real Estate is proud to be the official real estate company of U.S. Soccer. Century 21, smarter, bolder, faster. Visit century21.com today. Continental Tire is proud to be the official tire of U.S. Soccer. No matter where you drive or what you drive, we design tires for what you do. For more details, visit us at continentaltire.com. Continental Tire, for what you do. El Jimador Tequila, 100% agave, 100% real. Celebrate every win at 100% with Mexico's #1 selling tequila. Please enjoy responsibly. Gatorade knows every victory starts from within. It's the determination to come up big when it matters most. No athlete does it alone. They need training and fuel to perform. That's how greatness comes from within. Live from within. Glad is a proud partner of the U.S. national soccer team. Glad Force Flex Balance. Stretch it, kick it, it can take it.
Local food's not even out yet. I'm looking for a phone plan. It has to be a great one. I don't compromise.
Okay, how about 10 gigs of data to share, unlimited talk and text, and for a family of 4, it's $160 a month.
Well, that'll be very good. So, I'm getting exactly what I want.
Here, so.
Well, I'm not too sure what you want on me, because this is where I usually start throwing things.
Oh, that's terrifying.
AT&T's best ever family pricing. For instance, a family of 4 gets 10 gigs of data with unlimited talk and text for $160 a month. At Residence Inn, you have room to stretch out. Room to prepare. Room to recharge. And room to walk tall. Because it's not a room, it's a residence. Residence Inn. Can a no-go peace story be a rabid fan? Of course. Still good. Massive Coco Fried Shrimp is crushing. Rival fun. Which is one that you know, one that peanut went up and down that I poked it bad that night. Look, football isn't life and death. It's much more important than that. The FIFA World Cup is where all of us want to be. So there's room about this door. Use Glide Force Flex. Its diamond texture stretches to prevent rips and tears. Kick it, it can take it. Well, this is it.
So proud of you.
Is there a Century 21 agent in the house? Yeah, a Century 21 agent. Oh, great. We need your help. Now that our youngest is finally out to college, we're ready to sell our house and move to the beach. You got it. Yeah. Stay calm. There's a Century 21 agent in the house. Smarter, bolder, faster. You okay? I'm awesome. Unstoppable talent versus unstoppable ingredients. Alex Morgan versus the Bacon Clubhouse Burger. Challenge. Show your game face. Unstoppable talent versus unstoppable ingredients. Alex Morgan versus the Bacon Clubhouse Burger. Challenge. Premium bacon.
Premium bacon is a challenge?
Winner! Bacon Clubhouse Burger.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn to midfield for a special presentation. In June of this year, Josh McKinney, a Raleigh resident and longtime member of the U.S. Paralympic national team, announced his retirement from the U.S. national team.
Welcome back here to WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary, North Carolina, where the USA leads Switzerland by a score of 1-0. A very special presentation as you see the president of U.S. Soccer, Sunil Gulati, recognizing Josh McKinney, a Raleigh resident and a longtime member of the U.S. Paralympic national team, announced his retirement from the U.S. national team. Josh was a member of the U.S. Paralympic national team for 20 years, from 1995 through 2014, as the team's all-time leader with 124 caps and 81 goals. the longtime team captain representing the United States at 3 Paralympic Games in '96 in Atlanta, 2004 in Athens, and in 2012 in London. And as we said, Sunil Gulati, the president of U.S. Soccer, here for the special presentation. What an unbelievable career for Josh McKinney. We thank him for his wonderful service to the U.S. Paralympic team, and another reason to celebrate here in Cary, North Carolina. A sold-out crowd and a wonderful place for an international friendly. It's USA 1, Switzerland 0. We'll be back with the highlights and more right here at ussoccer.com.
As the proud hotel partner of the U.S. Soccer, Marriott offers stays at nearly 3,900 hotels around the world. For all of your travel needs, there's Marriott. Get a taste of the best. McDonald's new bacon clubhouse sandwich, top hits like apple and smoked bacon, Big Mac special sauce, and a new artisan roll. Now at McDonald's, I'm loving it. Panasonic is a proud partner of the gold medal winning U.S. women's national team. Panasonic salutes the team for their commitment to excellence and leadership, both on and off the field. Panasonic, engineering a better world. Alex Morgan loves the beauty of the sport. Omar Gonzalez loves how it unites people of all cultures. And Clint Dempsey loves the fans. Share what you love about soccer using hashtag #PassTheLove. Pick up Oreo, Dips, and Friday, the official snacks of U.S. Soccer, and your local retailer, and remember to pass the love. Real Big Summer is in full swing thanks to Pepsi, made with real sugars. They surprise fans with tickets for various soccer matches throughout the country for free. Talk about a real big bold move from Pepsi. It's truly a hashtag Real Big Summer. More fans around the world go with Viva. Yingli Solar is a proud sponsor of U.S. Soccer, and also to remind you, you can go solar for a total of $0 money down. Yingli helps lay a hand for major savings with solar energy. Now it's your turn. Visit YingliSolar.com/soccer for your free solar quote. AT&T is a proud sponsor of U.S. Soccer. The U.S. men's national team returns to action in their first game since the 2014 FIFA World Cup on Wednesday, September 3rd at 2 p.m. against the Czech Republic. See it live on the NBC Sports Network and Unibox. For details, visit ussoccer.com. The National Women's Soccer League playoffs begin this Saturday at 1 p.m. as FC Kansas City plays the Portland Thorns live on ESPN2. For details, visit nwslsoccer.com.
Welcome back to ussoccer.com. We're here in Cary, North Carolina, WakeMed Soccer Park, where the USA, in their first ever match against Switzerland, lead it here in this international friendly by a score of 1-0. Let's roll to the highlights, as a key part of this one was Megan Rapinoe coming into the midfield, playing that number 10 position. She takes the pass from Sydney Leroux, and it gets by Tallman in just the 3rd minute, and this sold-out crowd absolutely loves it. And you thought the USA was going to continue to pour it on. You see the thumbs up from Rapinoe. Then with the service with the right foot, Tallman able to handle it. And Tallman was extremely busy as the first half rolled on. A big save there, a left-footed shot from Morgan. And there's Hope Solo going for her 72nd career shutout, which would break the record from Brianna Scurry. And your halftime score here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary, just the Rapinoe goal. It's 1-0 United States over Switzerland. Huge week for soccer in the United States, women's soccer. as on Saturday, the NWSL playoffs will take place with FC Kansas City, coached by Vlatko Andonovski, will welcome in Portland Thorns, coached by Paul Riley. That's 12 p.m. Kansas time on ESPN2. And then the Seattle Reign, coached by Laura Harvey, will welcome in the Washington Spirit, coached by Mark Parsons, as that game is 8 p.m. local time, 11 Eastern. 8 of the starting 11, of course, Jill Ellis will go to the bench, will play in the NWSL semifinals this weekend. Sydney Leroux, Alex Morgan, Megan Rapinoe, Lauren Holiday, Crystal Dunn, Becky Sauerbrunn, Allie Krieger, and Hope Solo all will play on Saturday. And that is another key part of what Jill Ellis will do here in the second 45, as she also talked quite a bit yesterday here at WakeMed Soccer Park about not putting a lot of the players that are playing in the playoffs this weekend, not giving them too many minutes, wants them fresh for the playoffs as well, and also giving credit to the NWSL for allowing her to look at so many players. That includes Allie Long, as you see right there, Megan Klingenberg, number 25, who is one of 4 players from the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill on this roster. And Klingenberg is in, as is Abby Wambach. So Wambach wearing number 20, the all-time leader in goals scored. Is into the game as Wambach will replace Sydney Leroux. Julie Johnston also in the game, replacing Becky Sauerbrunn, who, as we said, such a key part, along with formerly Nikki Krizik in the back for FC Kansas City. As here's Lloyd, and then Klingenberg in for Krieger, and what a shot there from Lloyd. A big save from Michel, who's come into the game, and Carly Lloyd with a big smile. What a crack. Nikki Phillips now, Nikki Krizik, who teams with Becky Sauerbrunn at FC Kansas City. What a great combination they are. So forced into action, Stenya Michel, the goalkeeper, having to make a save just seconds in here to the second half. Megan Rapinoe with the corner, finds nobody. And now Dunn will play it all the way back. What a wonderful shot, though, from Lloyd. Here's Wambach, just into the game. She'll win it. Dancing. Krieger coming forward, wanted the handball. Now Klingenberg. Morgan knocked to the ground. One nothing USA. It was almost 2-0. Just seconds in here to the second half as Carly Lloyd testing Stenya Michel, who has replaced Gael Talman. Meanwhile, in the back, wearing number 16, Julie Johnston. It's her third cap. She's a strong chance to win the NWSL Rookie of the Year after a wonderful year with the Chicago Red Stars. Klingenberg finds Wambach. Now Holiday. Rapinoe. Crossed and handled again by Michel. Julie Johnston playing for head coach Rory Dames at Chicago. Press not on target. Press started up top with Sydney Leroux and Alex Morgan. Abby Wambach now in for Sydney Leroux. As you see, Michel. Switzerland already in the 2015 FIFA Women's World Cup. 7 teams are in, along with the host Canada. Japan, Australia, China, Korea Republic, and Thailand have qualified out of Asia. Wambach to Lloyd, into Morgan. Sliding tackle at the last second there by Abe, the captain. Here's Rapinoe, back again, looking for Wambach. Carly Lloyd crashes in, still loose. Wambach right in front of the goal, over the crossbar, out of bounds, deflected, corner kick USA. Rapinoe with that great left foot, trying to find Wambach. Kiewicz headed it. Look at Lloyd come crashing in, and then Wambach almost had a gift. Deflected out for the corner kick. 50th minute, USA on top 1-0. Rapinoe near post, looking for Johnston. Julie Johnston played at Santa Clara. Coach Jerry Smith now with that lifetime contract with the Broncos. Assisted up there by his wife, Brandy Chastain. Still has her name in the record books for the USA. Top 20 in quite a few categories. Switzerland did well to track back. Crnogorcevic, number 13, started this play. Here's the former Buckeye Dickenman. Talked to Laura Dickenman before the game about the Buckeyes quarterback Braxton Miller being out for the season. Good football fan. Johnston. Now press with some space. Has Wambach on the right. Wants to get it to Wambach. Morgan's not there. Now a foot race here with Rapinoe and Mihel. Mihel will boot it long. They peeled over, and Maritz took Wambach for a second but then left her, and Presto went to Morgan. Morgan was worried about being offside, so she left it. Nobody home to get it. Klingenberg, too strong for her, but a throw in back to Switzerland. 51st minute. Press over to Wambach. Wambach can't combine with Lloyd. Look at Rampone come over to win it. Christy Rampone, the ageless wonder. Switzerland trying to get numbers. And Johnston, who came on for Sauerbrunn, will let that roll out. I thank Turbo Sports for bringing you the game here on USsoccer.com. What a great crew. Aaron Kennedy, Matt McCullough, Ryan Brown, Dave Turner, Indio Ram Cushion, Joe Valente directing the show, Buzz Mead, and Chase Neidig as well. And Sarah Gerke, the spotter here. I'm Dean Linke, delighted to be with you on USsoccer.com for this international friendly on what has turned out to be a pleasant evening. We were worried about a storm coming in, but I think we're going to shade it. Dickenman will get it back. Good give and go from Bachmann. Dickenman back across, earns a corner kick. Corner kick Switzerland. And that will earn a round of applause. The head coach Martina Voss-Tecklenburg likes what she sees for Switzerland. Back across. Pretty good ball for Crnogorcevic, number 13. It'll be a corner the other side now for Switzerland. Martina Voss-Tecklenburg, who was the captain for the German national team, told me before the game that it was an honor to play along with great players like Maren Meinert, Bettina Wiegmann. Both those players actually played back in the WUSA. Birgit Prinz as well, who starred right here for the Carolina Courage, who won the WUSA title in the second year, going from worst to first. Here's a shot for Switzerland. Not quite on frame as Abe was there. And how about the Swiss? 48-1, they outscored their opposition in World Cup qualifying. They still have one game left with Malta on September 16th as Abe almost snuck that one in. And hands to the face for Switzerland. They have hung in here 54 minutes in the USA just with that third-minute goal, Rapinoe from LaRue. And Switzerland again. Bachmann will take a shot. Solo, great positioning. As Solo playing as well, she has in a long time. Ton of games for the Reign, really in rhythm. Bachmann dials one up. As we said before, Bachmann with 8 of the 48 goals. Dickenman with 10. Srnogorcevic with 6. And Bobby Nahum with 8. This is what they've done starting back September a year ago. They beat Serbia 2-0. 9-0 rather, Iceland 2-0, then beat Denmark. Keep in mind, Denmark, the team that beat the USA this year in the Algarve Cup. Smoked Israel 5-0, then Malta 11-0, then tied Denmark when Dickenman scored in the 64th minute after giving up a controversial penalty kick. Beat Iceland 3-0, Israel 9-0, Serbia 7-0. Here's Rapinoe. Rapinoe's got Morgan in front. Press making a run. Wambach's also there. They wanted a handball, and they will get it. A handball on Switzerland. And Carly Lloyd looks like she will take it. Take a look at it here, Rapinoe. And no doubt about it, a handball there on Whom, Fabian Whom. And Carly Lloyd looking for her 51st goal. Stenya Mihail in goal for Switzerland as the Swiss will go to their bench and bring on Selena Kuster, number 6, but not before Lloyd easily goes to the right side of Mihail, and it's 2-0 USA. Carly Lloyd with career goal number 51 for the U.S. national team, putting her just 2 behind Karen Gabara, 53. Shannon McMillan at 60 is 7th. There is Carly Lloyd. Take a look at it again. Just keeps it on the ground, gets the right way. Mihail went the other way, and Lloyd, in combination with Lauren Holliday, sitting behind Rapinoe. Lloyd with the goal here on the penalty kick. 2-0 USA. Bachmann will take a shot from distance, not on frame. 3 players with U.S. connections on this Switzerland team. We mentioned Lara Dickenman, who played at Ohio State. Bachmann, who played for Atlanta in the WPS. And then the youngest player on the field, Noelle Maritz, actually born in California and went over to Switzerland for a job of her father. She's had an amazing year professionally, though, winning the Champions League, the Cup final, and the German Championship for Wolfsburg. How about that? 18 years old and you win the triple over in Germany. Not bad. Solo. Wambach. Morgan pushed, then held by Abe. And Abe will get the card. Abe's the captain. Martina Voss-Tecklenburg didn't like that call. And you see Morgan It looked like Abe was actually trying to hold her up. So now both center backs for Switzerland have yellows. Abe, as well as the tall one, Rahel Kiewitz, both with yellows. I want to thank longtime press officer for U.S. Soccer, Aaron Heifetz, for all the work he does. And Director of Communications for U.S. Soccer, Neil Beathy. Sinway Mendoza, Paul Marstaller, the entire crew here for U.S. Soccer. Sunil Gulati's in attendance. Dan Flynn also here. Elizabeth Sanchez as well. 60th minute, 2-0 USA, but Switzerland hanging in there. And Johnston showing you right there why a lot of people believe she will walk away with NWSL Rookie of the Year honors. Ooh, that one looked like it hurt. You could hear it from up here. As Carly Lloyd, looked like Leah Velti hit her head on Lloyd, but Velti gets up. And then a handshake. You've seen that several times, those two players going at it. The 18-year-old Maritz Dickenman trying to find Serna Gorcevic. Lara Dickenman keeps it alive, over to Bachman. Bachman with a great touch in the 18, hammers it far post, absolutely ripped it. Tried to get a little swerve on it, but not on frame as Solo was leaning the other way. Good work from Switzerland now. That combination of Dickenman and Bachman, which scored 18 goals in World Cup qualifying, almost put one in the back of the net. Great cut back around Klingenberg, and you see that one just sail away from the far post with Solo leaning the other way. So Wambach now into the game with 167 goals in her career after scoring twice against Korea in the final match of the Algarve Cup in March. She passed the legendary Mia Hamm to become the world's all-time leading goal scorer on June 20th, 2013, when she pounded in 4 goals against South Korea at Red Bull Arena. Hamm had 158 international goals from 87 to 2004. And Wambach has actually scored 42 goals in her past 53 games over the last 3 years, and she's also third all-time in assists with 65. You see her right there, Abby Wambach, number 20. And here is Wambach. It's not where she wanted that one. Morgan, Wambach, and Press. Rapinoe sitting behind them, along with Holiday and Lloyd. Dunn's your left back. Julie Johnson in for Becky Sauerbrunn. Christy Rampone, your right center back. And Megan Klingenberg has replaced Allie Krieger. Hope Solo remains in goal. Alyssa Nair is your backup goalkeeper, but we expect Solo to go the 90 in search of that shutout record. Rampone looking for Lloyd. Kuster, well, her first touch is Klingenberg. Pretty good ball. What a ball. Ooh, Wambach's offside. Not sure about that. Wambach will look over. She doesn't argue it. What a ball, though, from Klingenberg. Klingenberg looks up just past midfield with that right foot. Boy, I just don't know. Sarah Gerke with the nod saying she was offside, so thumbs up from Abby Wambach. Check out Sarah's work at the soccer desk. Johnston looking for press. Klingenberg. Klingenberg with a couple great seasons in Sweden. One of their best teams. Came back to play for Houston. Very mobile. Moser. Moser will take a shot. Can't put it on frame. Martina Moser, who plays at Hoffenheim in Germany. That's where Birgit Prinz now works. The longtime phenomenal goal scorer for Germany has finally hung up her cleats. And she got tired of facing Hope Solo. Beautiful facility here, WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary. One of the best surfaces you will find in the country. Great job run by the town of Cary right here in the Triangle, North Carolina. William Davis, Keith Jenkins, David Krotz. Home to the Carolina Railhawks professional soccer teams. You take a look at Martina Voss-Tecklenburg. And here's a crowd favorite, Heather O'Reilly. What an amazing career O'Reilly has had. As Heather O'Reilly now with 206 appearances, as Alex Morgan will take a seat and O'Reilly is in. She'll play that either right mid or right forward spot in this 4-3-3. Here's Rapinoe looking for Wambach as O'Reilly took a couple players with her off the bench. And Heather O'Reilly with 206 appearances, 7th all time. Of course, Christine Lilly, never catch her, at 352. Abby Wambach at 6 with 221. So Heather O'Reilly, another one of the players who starred at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, and it's O'Reilly with the foul. Rapinoe, love when she dials up that left foot, and there's Wambach. How can we forget that combination? So much excitement from those two at the last Olympics. 67th minute. Now Switzerland looking to go to their bench. Two nothing the score. The goals from Megan Rapinoe, 3rd minute. First half, Carly Lloyd with a penalty kick after a handball by whom? There's Lauren Holiday playing at holding mid along with Carly Lloyd. Another sub here for Switzerland, and Martina Voss-Tecklenburg is coming into the game, number 22, Vanessa Bernauer. So Bernauer will come in. She also plays at Wolfsburg. Also coming into the game, Nicole Ramund, number 2. Lloyd will play it into space in a foot race with Mahel. Carly Lloyd putting in the work here tonight for the U.S. national team. Kiewicz, Klingenberg first. So Heather O'Reilly into the game. Had a pretty good year at Boston, actually. I believe she scored 9 goals in NWSL action. This one will a little bit misread there by Rampone from Solo. It'll go out of bounds. Kuster wearing number 6. Dunn will pop it high in the air, get it out of the 18. Holiday does well to turn and keep possession. Wambach will drop it to Rapinoe. Rapinoe looking up, knows O'Reilly is over on the right side, but one too many touches, she'll lose it. Rapinoe will track back to try to keep an eye on Bachman. And they'll call the foul on Rapinoe. Rapinoe not afraid to mix it up with the referee. Here's Bachman. And they'll call a handball there on Rapinoe. And it'll be a penalty kick for Switzerland. As Megan Rapinoe, this one played in by Bachman. It was going up toward her face. Looked like she lifted up her arm. And the penalty kick awarded. So that'll test Hope Solo. Is hoping for her 72nd clean sheet to break the record from Brianna Scurry. Anna Maria Crnogorcevic will try to put Switzerland on the board. Crnogorcevic has it, and it's 2-1. Switzerland has scored against Hope Solo in the USA. Well taken penalty kick. Hope Solo went right. No problem for Crnogorcevic. Scored 6 goals in World Cup qualifying. And a big goal here against the USA. And now the score just 2-1 with 20 minutes and change left here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary. Holiday does well to win it back around 3 red jerseys. Played in. O'Reilly's there. O'Reilly can get the third. Dances around Mahel and then runs out of real estate. Clever touch by Heather O'Reilly, but no room left. As O'Reilly with 40 goals for the USA, almost had 41. Mahel comes out, and O'Reilly pushes it too strong. Good work by Mahel to come on here in the second half. Replacing Tallman, who was also fantastic for Switzerland in the first 45. 73rd minute. No surprise, O'Reilly, even after that opportunity, all the way back here in support. She will do the defensive work. Klingenberg feeling some pressure from Switzerland. They now have all kinds of confidence, scoring a goal against the USA. Dickenman almost able to find Crnogorcevic. She'll get another opportunity, this time looking for Bachman. Once again, Johnston clear it. Now let's see if the USA can get the attack going. Wambach can't get it by Kiewicz. Kiewicz, the big, tall center back, sitting on a yellow along with Abe, just stuck her head out, knocked it down, and then played it long. Subs here in the second half. Ramoon came in for Hume. Bernauer came in for Moser. Kuster came in for Björke. And now Agbogun, the Nigerian, will come on for the goal scorer for Switzerland, Anna Maria Crnogorcevic. So coming into the game now is Esiosa Aigbogun for Switzerland. If you've never been to WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary, if you're ever in the Triangle, be sure to check it out. Seats 10,000. Be home to the Men's College Cup this December. So many great youth soccer organizations in the area that play at the 6+ fields that surround WakeMed Soccer Park. All of them fantastic shape, all of them natural grass. Community has really supported in the past 2 years the work of Kurt Johnson, who actually was affiliated with U.S. Soccer back in the 90s, now the president of the Railhawks, getting 5,000 a game here. Press, great move, then the right foot, trying to find Wambach, still loose and cleared out. Just learned that New Jersey Sky Blue has defeated the Houston Dash by a score of 1-0. Sky Blue finished the season with a 5-match winning streak. Jim Gabarra, the head coach, Randy Waldrum, of course, in his first season at the Houston Dash. Bachman. And there's Holiday. Like a handball there. They will get the whistle. Here's Press on that last attempt. Went right around Kiewicz. Wambach was there. Couldn't get that right foot up. If she did, it's 3-1 USA. We're now in the 76th minute. The 2 goals from the USA coming from Rapinoe, and the player on the ground right there, Carly Lloyd. Anna Maria Crnogorcevic, the penalty kick goal for Switzerland to match Lloyd's PK. That's where we are. Jill Ellis, longtime soccer coach, did a great job at UCLA. So many college cups. Couldn't quite win it, but always there. And she's up for the challenge, knowing the pressures. Here's a shot off the crossbar and in. Hammered by Press. And Kristen Press with the Cardinal here. What a goal for the USA. Kristen Press bounces up off the crossbar. Nothing Mihal can do, and the fans love it. It's 3-1 United States. What a great right-footed shot from Press. And a big smile from Kristen Press as Megan Rapinoe will check out of the game. And coming into the game will be the reigning Mac Hermann Trophy winner, Morgan Bryan. And the American Outlaws, which also have a Raleigh chapters all over the United States. What an incredible job the Outlaws have done to unify the soccer fans across the country. Press made the initial shortlist for best player in Europe this year for her season. Tiraso didn't make the final shortlist. And now Press delivers here for the USA, and they needed that as Switzerland had clawed back with that penalty kick. And Press now with 5 goals and 2 assists just in 2014. Her 13th goal for the U.S. national team, as Hope Solo will handle it. It's 3-1 USA. Klingenberg. Dunn. Martina Voss-Tecklenburg not done going to her bench as well, as waiting to get in is Sandy Manley, number 8. USA, though, looking for more. Morgan Bryan plays for Steve Swanson, who's on the bench here for Joe Ellis, as well as Damon Nahas, a fan favorite for what he's done with the next level, and now a regular part of the U.S. soccer women's coaching staff at the youth level particularly. Bachman. Bachman never stops moving. Joe Ellis said as much for the U.S. Knew she was going to be a handful, along with Lara Dickenman, but for the most part, the USA has held them in check, giving up only that penalty kick. Bachman out to Agbogun. Agbogun off the bench for Switzerland, just stood up by Dunn. Great piece of defending by Crystal Dunn. Ooh, Wambach had it back. Played it off the back of her shoe, though, and Switzerland able to track it down, or she's off to the races. '81st minute. Key players not here. Rachel Van Hallebach, longtime center back, not part of the 19. Shannon Box, of course, who had the baby a few months ago. Kelly O'Hara. Another North Carolina star, Tobin Heath. Got to figure she'll be in the mix. Kristen Mewis, who with Heather O'Reilly, part of the Boston Breakers. Of course, backup goalkeeper Nicole Barnhart. Phenomenal goalkeeper, one of the best in the world, in fact. As well as Ashlyn Harris, who was out with a concussion, originally on the call-up list for Joe Ellis, as Sandy Manley will come in for Kiewicz. And Manley involved right away. She was open for a moment. Dickenman trying to find Kuster, but not there. 83rd minute, 3-1 USA, and they're starting to look comfortable. O'Reilly looked like press was close to the line. She stays on side, but the captain Abe comes back. Wambach really with just one to beat. Yeah, she was trying to find Bryan, but couldn't do it. And Abby Wambach, such a fierce competitor, was not happy with that pass. As you know, she'll normally make that one so great. Agbogun. Johnson with the tackle. Carly Lloyd still directing traffic along with Lauren Holiday. As talking about the holding midfield spot, Allie Long looking to check in, and she did a great job at University of North Carolina as well in that role, and really a breakout year at Portland, particularly early on in the season. Wambach, what a touch to O'Reilly. O'Reilly battling Maritz, the 18-year-old. Somehow it stays in bounds. Down near the corner flag. O'Reilly trying to get around Maritz. Well done. Switzerland off of Rampone. 85th minute. As Long trying to check in. And Lauren Holiday with a handshake from Damon Nahas. Dawn Scott does such a great job with fitness and strength in this team. Lloyd comes in hard. She might get a yellow. So Carly Lloyd in the books. Most of the capacity crowd remains in their seats at this opportunity to see the U.S. women playing their 6th match all time here in Cary. The USA has won all 5 previous matches at WakeMed Soccer Park, 4 by shutout, and that wild 3-2 victory against Australia in 2008 that was played in that driving rainstorm. Sydney Leroux on the bench. She leads the USA this year with 7 goals, also added an assist. And now Lloyd. She's got one in this game. Lloyd with that right foot looking for Wambach. She's pushed from behind. And that'll get a penalty kick. Wambach goes down. She went down with the contact. And this will be the 3rd penalty kick of the game. Take a look at it. Lloyd looking for Wambach. A little push from behind there by Nicole Ramund. And the penalty kick. Wambach will take it. $167 goals and counting. 399 points as she looks to cross the 400 mark with this PK. 3-1 USA. Wambach trying to make it 4-1, and she does. Abby Wambach, goal number 168, and it's 4-1 United States over Switzerland. The American Outlaws love it. Wambach, who's got 6 goals and 4 assists for Western New York and NWSL, able to get it by Stania Mihail, and now USA comfortably on top of Switzerland, who, dare I say, actually represented themselves quite well here at WakeMed Soccer Park, and showing that they are a formidable team, and obviously will be a welcome addition for their first ever World Cup. This one sent in there, as we already said. Canada, Japan, Australia, China, Korea, and Thailand, along with Switzerland, have punched their ticket. Here's Allie Long. Long Nice ball to Wambach. The USA looking for more. Lloyd coming over. And the youngster Morris will try to run it down. She can't. Walking you up to the 90th minute. Delighted to be with you here from WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary, and thank you for watching on ussoccer.com. Long will play it back to Rampone. Rampone, you got to figure, will be a part of that team in Canada next summer. 39 years old, Rampone, as Lloyd goes down. Rampone over the ball now. She has already said that she will retire after the World Cup, so she plans to be there, and obviously Coach Jill Ellis still loves what she brings, and talked about it earlier. You can still see her do it. Great plays against Diana Matheson a week ago. We'll have 3 minutes of extra time. And Lloyd still doing the work. Over to O'Reilly. O'Reilly feeling the pressure. She'll tuck it back. Lloyd, little give and go. Lloyd will look up. Tries to chip the goalkeeper, but Mahel had that one read. Cheeky play there from Carly Lloyd. Normally you see her just absolutely crush it. But it's 4-1 USA. 2 minutes and change. Agbogun once again stood up by Dunn. Moment ago, you see Lloyd didn't really have the angle to hammer it, and Mahel did well to stay on her line. She saw the press goal just go overhead under the crossbar and in. Not this time. And there's Hope Solo. Will not break Brianna Scurry's clean sheet record tonight here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary. The USA will face Mexico on September 13th at Rio Tinto Stadium in Sandy, Utah. And perhaps Solo can do it then against a very formidable Mexican team. USA with 4 goals. Megan Rapinoe in the 3rd minute. Carly Lloyd with a second half goal along with Kristen Press. And Abby Wambach with the penalty kick. Switzerland also with a penalty kick. Anna Maria Crnogocevic. USA last played Mexico in September 2013 in DC, and the USA won that game 7-0 when Sydney LaRue scored 4 goals to knock off Mexico 7-0. So that could be today. Shouldn't have much more left here. Gotta love the fans staying here, though, is not too many open seats, and that is the whistle. Switzerland comes into town, but the USA once again held serve here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary as they knock off Switzerland by a score of 4-1. Rapinoe got it started in the 3rd minute. 3 more goals in the second half for the USA. Great work by Lauren Holiday at that holding mid position along with Carly Lloyd. And Kristen Press, number 23, with one of the 4 goals as well.
The National Women's Soccer League is a 9-team professional league in its 2nd season and features the top players in the world.
Handshakes from Jill Ellis. Ellie Long got a few minutes along with Crystal Dunn.
The National Women's Soccer League playoffs begin Saturday at 1 p.m.
Gotta love it on a Wednesday night here in the Triangle. Look at how many fans are still here as we are rolling up past 9:30.
Visit USsoccer.com for a complete recap of tonight's game and reactions of your favorite.
Sydney LaRue had that assist. Agbogun was hoping to exchange jersey with Sydney LaRue.
Check, 1, 2.
Fans young and old looking for an autograph.
Action in their first game since the 2014 FIFA World Cup on Wednesday, September 3rd.
Check 1, 2.
Against the Czech Republic. See it live on the NBC Sports Network and Unibox. For details, visit
1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Beautiful shot here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary, where the U.S. women's national team has knocked off Switzerland by a score of 4-1. As the U.S. women getting ready for the 2014 CONCACAF Women's Championship, which will qualify 3 teams for the 2015 FIFA Women's World Cup, and will be played October 15th through 26th in 4 host cities in the United States: Chicago, KC, Philly, and Washington, D.C.
1, 2, 3.
The tournament
Check, 1, 2,
features
3.
8 countries divided into 2 groups of 4, with the top 2 finishers in each group after
Check,
round
1, 2.
robin
Check,
play,
1, 2.
moving on to the semifinals. The top 3 teams automatically in. The 4th can also play themselves in. All right, Jill Ellis talking to the team here. Take a look here at the goals. Megan Rapinoe, the 3rd minute in, taking that from Sydney LaRue and giving the USA a reason to celebrate in front of this sold-out crowd. A handball allowed Carly Lloyd to get the 2nd one, and she absolutely hammered it from the penalty kick spot. But Switzerland would also get a handball on Megan Rapinoe, and Anna Marina Crnagonovic would make it 2-1. Moments later, Kristen Press from way downtown, off the crossbar and in, would make it 3-1 USA. And they had a little bit of breathing room against this talented Switzerland team, but of course the USA wasn't done. Several players off the bench, including Abby Wambach. She earned the penalty kick. She would finish the penalty kick for her 168th goal, the world leader. And the USA celebrates with all the fans here in Cary at WakeMed Soccer Park. Nobody leaving here at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary. Thrilled to see all the stars. Alex Morgan. Allie Long over there with Alex Morgan. Hope Solo. Just a wonderful atmosphere here in Cary, North Carolina on a Wednesday night. So on behalf of our entire production team, along with Sarah Gerke up here and our director, Joe Valentine, everybody at Turbo Sports Group and all of those at U.S. Soccer, I'm Dean Linke. Once again, the final score from WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary is the USA 4, Switzerland won. You saw it all right here at ussoccer.com.
Count to 10. Count to 10.
Right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are ready. Thank you, North Carolina. Another great night for the U.S. Women's National Team. Here with our player of the game, Lauren Holiday. Lauren, a tremendous result against a team going to the World Cup. What did you see from the match tonight?
I think we played a very good Swiss team. I think that we knocked the ball around well. We finished our chances, and I think it was a good start for us going into World Cup qualifiers.
Speaking of World Cup qualifiers, those will be in the United States in October. We hope to see you there. 2 matches left before World Cup qualifying. How do you see the team? Can you feel the excitement building?
Yeah, thank you so much to all the fans here. The Outlaws, you guys were awesome. We're ready to bring a World Cup home.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Holiday and the world's #1 ranked U.S. Women's National Team.